farmers is that, if you look at, their herd size, it's really very small. What you have in brackets there, at the bottom, is, the average herd size in terms of tropical livestock unit. A tropical livestock unit is 250 kilos live weight. So you can see, for example, that in Niger, the average herd size is about 0.8 cattle. It's less than 2 in Madagascar, 0.5 in Malawi, and the like. And if you look at the median, okay, it's even lower, which means, for example, that in Niger, 50% of the livestock keeping households keep less than half cattle. And the same is in Madagascar. And in Malawi, 50% of the livestock keepers keep less than 0.13 cattle, which means 3 or 4 chickens. Now, the question I have is that, what are the incentives for a farmer keeping one or few TLU to produce some surplus and sell it to the market? What are the benefits for her and this family? We're talking about households. Households, comprise 5, 6, 7 members. Even if you double the productivity of your cow, what are the benefits, for your family? And then can we really help all of them to become successful livestock entrepreneurs? And as Jim Smith said before, this is not really the way to go. The market will collapse. How can we think, the 60% of rural households produce some surplus meat, milk, and sell it to the market, to the other 40%? This cannot work. So I think that one of the key issues for policymakers is really about targeting. We need to understand, who among the smallholders can really tap into those market opportunities, and they respond to certain type of incentives, while at the same time we also need to take care of the others, for which livestock is very important for supporting livelihoods, but they respond to different type of incentives. So to me, one of the key questions really is how can, among the smallholders, identify those that can tap into those market opportunities and then respond to certain incentives and really target them versus all the others. Because right now, we are just talking about smallholders. And smallholders, can include those keeping 1 cow, 20 cows. And that's a problem, I would say, if we want really to support an equitable and efficient development of the sector. So my last slide, summary. African livestock markets are growing fast, and they are as attractive as, if not more attractive, than livestock markets in other world regions. And milk, beef, and poultry markets apparently will provide major business opportunities for producers, and these opportunities differ depending on the sub-region in Africa. And on paper, all types of livestock producers could be efficient and tap into these business opportunities. But the question is, do all of them have enough incentives to invest in livestock? As I said, if you have 1 cow, and you have scarce resources, do you want to really invest in that cow? You have another variety of income opportunities that you want to invest into. And policy and institutional reforms are really key to ensure that markets are utilized by those who can tap into those markets, while at the same time we also need to ensure that all the livestock keeping households, even the one keeping 1 or 2 animals, make the best use of their livestock for their livelihoods.
Now my question is, most of the presenters indicated there is a market available for animal products or livestock products, for the coming up to, let's say, 2030. Again, they also indicated that most of the products are coming from the small-scale holders. Now, when we look at the policy of our countries, particularly East African countries, these small-scale holders need to expand. Now, with the NEF policy, if they expand and they increase their production to capture this market which is available, eventually the policy giving them the opportunity to reach a level where they can capture that market in those years to come. Now, my second question is, there is this group which I feel more or less were neglected. These farmers who are grazing like Maasais. Now, originally, they were staying normally near the wildlife. But then most of our East African countries are turning those areas to national parks. Now, much as those people were there at the beginning, but now because of the tourism, whatever it is, they are being pushed out of those areas so that we more or less protect the wild animals. But at the same time, if you look at our shops in towns, we normally eat meat which is coming from those people who are grazing the Maasai. Now with the present tendency of pushing them out of that natural land, where is actually what they inherited from their ancestors, are we not going against actually increasing the production of meat so that we can capture that market in the future, knowing also that we depend on them to get our meat in our daily meals?
About the marginalization of pastoral communities around the parks, I think one of the key issues that is being addressed in the pastoral policy framework is secure access to land. And I think if Tanzania embark in the implementation of the pastoral policy framework, I think this issue will be sorted out. It also goes with another policy framework that was adopted in 29 by the African Union, which is about the land policy. So these two policies together really works about how to secure access to land, especially of the marginalized community. The issues of the GMOs, yes, we are working on a comprehensive, I would call it, African policy framework on GMOs, which is basically based on the principle of, we call it in French, minimum risk. I can't say much about it because we are still at the early stage of the formulation of the policy framework, but that would be a guiding principle because there have been all these debates about do we use the GMOs in animal feed or not? Do we use the GMOs even, we don't call it GMOs in our language to avoid a lot of, we call it genetic engineering. How do we use genetic engineering to promote livestock production or agricultural productivity? So we are trying to work around that policy framework.
My name is Daniel, Dr. Daniel Gisheha Mushendo. I work with Unga Farm Care, East Africa Limited. Unga Farm Care is a recognized company in the region, being the leading company in the production of feeds by the brand name Fugo. We also have minerals by the brand name Mafia Bora, and we also have what you call the animal health products. So basically, I am in charge of the animal health products. I am the animal health products team lead. And why we are here, we want to exhibit to our farmers. We want to be able to sell the key benefits of our product, or basically share with our farmers what is our role in this industry. And that's why basically we are here, all set up with various products so that at least you can interact with the farmers and let them know what we are offering, and also have an opportunity to listen to them and also to know basically what is it that they are expecting from us.
My names are Robert Oyando Menya. I am the Technical Director of Ramses Enterprises Limited. Ramses Enterprises Limited is a purely Kenyan company which has been in operation for 3 years, from 2010. Our business is to supply solutions for the liquid food industry, basically engineering solutions in the liquid food industry. We supply packaging machines, processing machines, and after-sales service to the liquid food industry, not only in Kenya, in all over East Africa and West Africa. We partner mainly with 3 major Italian companies, namely IPI, who specialize in aseptic packaging, brick packaging systems. They supply a complete system from the paper, the machinery, and after-sales service. We represent their interests in Kenya and all over East Africa. We also partner with Reda. Reda is also an Italian company, and they produce very highly efficient and economical systems, processing and sterilization and processing equipment for the liquid food industry. We have also major customers. We service all over East Africa, up to Ivory Coast. We have 3 major customers 11 major customers in Kenya, and we have tested our packaging materials, which are called Eclipse, which can run on other systems that are already in the country at different customers in East Africa, and they have done very well. So we are able to supply alternative packaging materials to existing brick systems in Kenya and in East Africa. This is the business we are building, and I think we shall be somewhere in the near future. I want to say that the conference has been great to us because it has brought us closer to the customers, to the farmers who actually are the producers of milk. And by virtue of them coming together and knowing us closely, we are able to teach them how to add value on their products. We believe after the conference, many of the farmers will have known us, that Ramses Enterprises Limited exists and what we can do, and we believe we are going to grow from strength to strength after this conference. Thank you very much.
My name is Franz Hüller and I'm from company Kreiburg Elastic GmbH, which is a German company. We are specialists in rubber floorings for the cows, and in this field we are market leader in the world. We have two types of products. One is rubber mats for the cow to lay on and to sleep on, and the other part is rubber mats for the cows to walk on and for milking parlor. And our idea to take part in this conference is to show the people how modern cow keeping is done in Europe at this moment, and to give this information to the local farmers so that they can see how cows are kept and what the future tendency might be. And this conference gives us an excellent performance for giving such kind of information. The farmers are enthusiastic about the mats, and they are asking where they can get the mats, but we have to find a distributor in the country, and this is where we are working on.
My name is Casper Kero from Desley Holdings Kenya Limited. We are food and dairy equipment suppliers based in Kenya, Nairobi, in industrial area. Basically what we do is that we deal in dairy equipments all the way from milking to the whole dairy value chain, all the way to packing and processing. For example, like on this corner, like from this side, we can start with the cooling tank, like a 100-liter cooling tank. This type. Then we have a receiving vat and a weighing scale. That is for measuring and collecting of milk. We have what we call a milk sieve tube. We have a cream separator. We have a milk pump at the end. This is what we call a milk analyzer for testing protein, sucrose, water content in milk. We have other things like mastitis, we call Camura. These are disinfective for mastitis. On this side, as you use Camura, we have what we call a dip cap. This is what we use. Camura is put inside here so that you can be able to disinfect the mastitis. On this further end here, as you move this way, we have what we call the milking machines. Like this one is a 2-bucket milking machine. You can milk 2 cows at the same time. Milking, meaning if you have like over around 5 to 10 cows, you can be able to milk up to around those 10 cows in an hour, 3-4 minutes per cow. As you go down, we can also see a different type of a milking machine whereby we can be able to use a milk meter. Basically, those are the things that we deal with, and the Desley Holdings, the dairy equipment suppliers. Thank you.
I am Dr. Nitesh from Ashish Life Science India Private Limited, and he's Mr. Manuel. I am as a business development manager, and he's a general manager marketing. We are from India, and I'm proud to say that we are present in more than 40 countries all over the world, exporting the products mainly in animal health industry. As far as our product range is concerned, we have anthelmintics range, we have antibiotic range, we have a anti-protozoal range, and again we are launching the new range of products which are poultry feed supplement and cattle feed supplement. So as far as our product portfolio is concerned, we are in all the sectors to serve our animal health industry in more better way and more efficient way. As far as our company is concerned, our mission is to be #1 company in animal health industry in worldwide and provide a quality products which serve in better way and give a technical services to the farmers. As far as this event is concerned, it's really very good event. We have got so many customers here and visit a lot of the big customers and the big chaps from the different industries we met here. And thank you very much to Allies to attending for arranging such kind of event. Thank you very much. Yeah, as far as our feedback to Allies is it's good arrangement. A lot of farmers which has been gathered with efforts by the Allies, and a lot of organizations had visited to our products and inquiries had come from the different countries of African region. Thank you.
My name is Rosemary Omondi from Kenya Meat Commission. Today we are here to exhibit our products, which are basically we deal with the beef and beef products, sheep and lamb. As you can see, we have displayed today corned beef, which is mainly a product we use in our military and the neighboring countries. We also deal with a lot of farm produce. That is, we deal with animal feeds, meat and bone meal. We have bone meal, which is has a lot of content of calcium and is mostly used for chicken feed. We also deal with meat and bone meal, which is also a chicken feed, and is a product that is used by most of the producing companies to make feed. We also export lamb and goat to most of the UAE countries, and hides and skin, which is normally used locally to produce hides for the shoe industry and handbags. We get most of our animals from all the regions in Kenya, as long as it's not under quarantine. Yeah.
The export areas?
Mostly we do East Africa, we do UAE. Yeah. The feedback has been good. We've gotten a lot of contact, and most of the farmers we've gotten contact with are interested in the byproduct, which they are very certain is going to be good for their animals. Yeah, and some of them are interested in supplying animals. They were not aware of our procedures, but we've informed them of the procedure, so they're looking forward to do business with us.
My name is Ashok Reddy. I represent Elgan Kenya Limited. Our company is a 30 years old company located on Mombasa Road. We are mainly into the crop protection and crop production products. We have various types of fungicides, insecticides, herbicides, and we also have the biological products. Apart from that, we also represent many other companies in fertilizers. We have water soluble fertilizers, field grade, and foliar feeds. Our company strength is strong on virginal molecules. We represent many multinations like Bayer, East Africa, Syngenta East Africa Limited, BASF, DuPont, Sumitomo, Aristocraft Lines, DuPont, UPL, Excel, etc. So we are into every sector of the Kenya, like floriculture, small scale sectors, cereals, tea and coffee. We also have our own seed department and also irrigation. So our company is branded like a one-stop shop where the farmers get 90% of his requirements, and we meet up to 95% of the farm requirements into the floriculture, right from chemicals, fertilizers, greenhouse sheeting, planting bags, packaging goods like boxes, flower sleeves, labels, etc.
Elgan Kenya Limited is renowned as a one-stop solution. We provide you all type of the inputs, right from the chemicals, fertilizers, seeds, and we meet 90% of the farm requirements, especially in the floriculture industry. And now we have ventured into the small scale in the non-floriculture. and eventually we are planning to come into our seed sector with the very big scale like in cereal seeds, especially in the maize seed. We are already in the vegetable seed business. So today I want to brief you about the products we are dealing in. Especially today, if you see here, now we are dealing in this non-floriculture range of the products. Like we have this Lambda Star, is a very good contact insecticide parasite, which will help to control the thrips, aphids, whiteflies and the caterpillars with a very low pHI of 3 days. So it is a very safe product for the horticulture products, and the product has been sourced from the very reliable company called UPL from India. Then we got a non-selective herbicide called Glycel. Although we are also sourcing the new herbicide called Clinic from the different company called New Farm. So this one will clear all type of the annual and the perennial weeds. So this one you have to use when you have not planted the crop actually. So this is a non-selective herbicide. Then we got the Tricel, which is a very unique insecticide and organophosphorus for controlling the thrips, aphids on the vegetables and the roses. And especially in the coffee, it serves a very good solution for the scales, mealybugs and the thrips. So it's basically triple action insecticide and very broad spectrum. Then we have this product called Stargem, which is more preventive and is basically meant to control the early and the late blight in potatoes, tomatoes and all of the horticulture crops. Technically it is called Mancozeb. Then we have this product called Amalexin, which contains two active. One is the Mancozeb, second is the Metalaxyl. So the goodness with this product, it is preventive as well as curative. And it also helps to control the early and the late blight in all the horticulture crops. But on the same line, we normally recommend the farmer to alternate it with the new fungicide called Equation Pro, which is equally good for the early and the late blight. And it is a new formulation, it's called WDG formulation. In that way, it doesn't leave any stains on the produce. So this is equally good for all sort of the fungal diseases like your blight, your rust, your spots. So it take care of everything. Then we got a very unique fungicide called Copravit. It's basically the green copper oxychloride, which helps to control the CVD, coffee rust, and other major diseases in the coffee. So all what I am talking about here is for the non-floriculture sector, but our profile is still mainly known for the original molecules, the one we distribute for all the multinational like Bayer, Syngenta, BSF. So we have a quite big range of the products, not only for the horticulture but even for the floriculture industry. So as on date, we are distributing more than 500 molecules, and we are known as a house of the original molecules from all the multinationals. As I explained you, from BSF, from Bayer, Syngenta, Cheminova, and we are known for the distribution of the original molecules only. So that is our ultimate strength. Farmers were so happy when they visited our stall here. When we explained them about these new chemistries, they were never heard about these new chemistries before. So it was something a very new learning session for them actually while visiting our stand. Because most of them we are already selling to the big horticulture growers, but for them to get to know about this product, it was a very good experience for them actually. And they got a very good information and they were so happy to see these products, and now they want to try it as a commercial because they never used to buy these products earlier actually, yes.
My name is Stanley Paul Wafula. I'm working with Promoco Limited. Promoco Limited is an international company with the headquarters in Kenya, that is Nairobi, Karen. We are having branches in neighboring countries, that is Uganda, we are in Kampala, that is Muyenga, Tanghill Parade. Then we are in Dar es Salaam, Tanzania, then we are also in Kigali, Rwanda. What Promoco is doing, we are suppliers of dairy and food ingredients. In this case, for dairy industry, we are selling yogurt cultures, cheese cultures. We are also selling cultures for maziwalala. Maziwalala is this cultured milk. At the same time, to the dairy industry, we give them natural colors, natural flavors, and also stabilizers and stabilizer system. Currently, we have included on the one new line for supply of sweeteners to reduce the cost of production, because people are finding a lot of money is going to waste when it comes to usage of sugar in yogurt. I can't forget to mention about the the machinery that we are doing. We have so far sold a lot of cooling tanks and also established a lot of dairy companies around for the machines that is. The target market, we are looking at both small scale and large scale. Small scale, we are looking at any person who can make yogurt, any person who can make cheese, any person who can make these products from their house. On the largest end, we are looking at people who can who can go commercial and make money out of it. Expect to see the launch of now the sweeteners. Of course, we are doing also the cornstarch. The cornstarch is like the modified starch, which is added to milk to make it thick, creamy, and expect to see Promaco helping our industry make low-fat, low-sugar yogurt, where they will get yogurt which is sweet, but it doesn't have any sugar. We are looking at helping our customers even to come up with yogurt which, when you take, you think it has fat, yet it doesn't have any fat, because of the new stabilizers that we are about to launch in the market.
My name is Patrick Imani. I'm the CEO of Kenya Livestock Producers Association, and we are members of Eastern African Farmers Federation. You can see they have housed us here, and Kenya Livestock Producers Association is represented in all the 47 counties in the country, and our main activities are we deal with all manner of our farmers' issues. And there are so many, because we address so many value chains under the livestock subsector. So whether it is insecurity, whether it is market access, whether it is production issues, whether it is also extension services, we handle all manner of activities on demand-driven basis for our members.
My name is Stuart Brown. I'm the Communications Manager for GalvMed, the Global Alliance for Livestock Veterinary Medicines. And my experience of the ALICE conference here has been one of privilege, really, to spend time speaking to farmers who've come in considerable numbers. And we've had the opportunity to let them know about the availability of the East Coast fever vaccine, which was registered here in Kenya by the Director of Veterinary Services last year. And really the farmers have expressed real, genuine excitement about the availability of this important product to protect against East Coast fever. The feedback that we've been getting is one of genuine excitement and appreciation about the availability of livestock vaccines and animal healthcare products. Clearly,